Hi, welcome. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Bianca Schweikert. I am a Reiki and tarot practitioner as well as a feminine self mastery coach. It has been a few weeks since I have been on here, and I apologize for that for a collective reading. But there have been a lot of changes, a lot of transformation. The solar eclipse energy has been doing its thing. We walked in and out of that portal and we let go of everything that was holding us down so that we can step into our highest timeline. And man, I felt that energy. I felt that shift. And so I want to check in with you. Did you feel that? Because that was intense, but in such an amazing way. Like, I feel like we walked out of that portal. I think when things dismantle in the way that they do, like through, a tower moment, or a moment where it's just like, oh my gosh, like, how am I going to pick myself up from that? Like, there's a lot of fear surrounding that. But the eclipse season, what I really noticed from that is that there was a lot of dismantling, but that dismantling did not come with fear. It came with a lot of excitement. At least for me, it did, and a lot of energy in how to move forward. And if you are watching these videos or been here for a while, I know that the last reading I did do was we were kind of like in this in between, and we were trying to figure out what our next steps were. And the messages that came through that time were our next steps were not to do anything just quite yet, because things were happening behind the scenes, and that our next steps were going to be revealed. And man, were they revealed. Oh, so much. Okay, so I got a new phone. I don't have a microphone for that phone yet because, of course, the port changed. So bear with me here. I apologize if there's any like road noise. I like to always do these outside, because I just love the energy of being outside when I do these readings. So this week, what we're going to do is I'm just going to, if you're new here, I'm going to pull. What I do is I work with the Feminine Collective specifically. I feel that my mission and my guides have told me that it's really important and imperative for me to help women balance their feminine energy. I think a lot of us are in our masculine. I know I certainly was for a really long time, and the feminine energy is really going to be needed, useful, and impactful in the coming years as we go through this transition that we're going to go through after the eclipse season and everything that's coming up ahead of us for 2025 as we lead into 2026. And so the society and earth and has been in masculine energy for far too long, and it's time to have the feminine energy lead. And so divine feminines are really needed in this era, to help uplift society, to tap into 4D 5D consciousness, and to really be tapped into intuition and a society of unconditional love. And that's really where my expertise comes in, what I'm drawn to working with. I am actually working on a new coaching program that is specifically designed for the divine feminine and helping her activate her divine feminine self so that she can step into her highest timeline and transform her life in the way that the way that you desire, any kind of transformation, change, goal that you want to achieve. And then once you master that, you can help other women master it as well, so that we can collectively be on our highest timeline, rise up, and do what we came here to do. So before I start, I just want to let you know what to expect. I am going to be doing a tarot and Reiki session here today for the Feminine Collective. What I do is I pull 3 cards from tarot, and then from those 3 cards, I start receiving messages. And as I'm guided, I will be doing some Reiki healing, distance Reiki healing here. Reiki healing is a powerful healing modality that can happen from a distance. So it can happen through this device online from wherever you're watching this. It is a powerful healing modality. It has nothing to do with my energy, and a lot of it happens on the subconscious level. So you might get some sensations during the reading, or while watching this, but a lot of this is happening at the subconscious level. So if you don't feel anything, don't worry. It might come to you later. So before I start, I just want to start by cleansing our space with this Palo Santo here. Palo Santo and white sage mist. So, and this smells, oh, it smells beautiful. It's by a company called Flower Moon. I'll link that below, but it's a beautiful, beautiful smell. I love it so much. All right, so let's tap in. Let's start. All right, so 3 cards for the female collective, please. 3 cards for the female collective for this week. I know the solar eclipse did a lot, so 3 cards. Oh, it's way too many cards. Thank you. Okay, 1, thank you. Ooh. Thank you. All right, I got 4. I don't typically read 4, but I'm getting the sense that it's time to read 4. So it's interesting. I've been getting 4 a lot lately. So before the messages come up, I already have some messages coming through. I just always like to show you the cards so that you can see it. The first card is the Wheel of Fortune. It's like one of my favorite cards. Second card is the 5 of Wands. Then we got the King of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so let me just tap into Reiki really quick so that we can do this. All right, so the first card that came out is the card of the Wheel of Fortune, and that's the card of divine timing. Divine timing has to do with everything is happening according to universal plan and universal law, and it's all happening exactly the way and when it's supposed to happen. Divine timing really doesn't have much to do with time. It has more to do with alignment. It's so funny that this card is coming out right now because I just went on my Instagram today to talk about how timing in what you want to achieve doesn't exist. It's alignment in what you want to achieve, because timing is a construct that people made, right? So with that being said, I know that I started this video talking a lot about the solar eclipse energy and where we're sitting right now in the solar eclipse energy. So what I'm feeling a lot of right now is that we are like in the alignment of the next step that we're creating, the next step that we're bringing in. And the 3 of Wands is a card of like looking out and seeing what's coming in and looking at what is on the horizon. And so we're in this energy of being in alignment of our next steps. So the last time I came on here, there was a lot of talk about, a lot of the energy was like, what are our next steps? Like, what are we doing next? Like, what's coming on the horizon for us? And this energy that I'm seeing right now is that we are in alignment. It is, the timing is happening for the things, for the whatever it is, like whatever, it's career, it's business, it's relationship. We are in alignment with what's on the horizon, what's coming in. And it came out with this King of Pentacles card, which is the energy of prosperity, success, being a leader in business. Oh my gosh, I'm like getting chills just thinking about this. So when you look at the King of Pentacles, he is the master of money, right? The Pentacle cards is a money card. He's the king of money. He's the master. He has the provider. He is secure in his success in his business. And not only is he secure in his success, but he's also a leader in that space. And he is a protector in that space. And so the energy that I'm really feeling from this, ladies, oh, it feels so good that we are in this space right now. of true alignment to the next successful thing on the horizon, and it's coming in. Like, that message is coming in really hard. The only thing that we have to be really worried about, and this is just kind of like a message, like a warning, or like maybe a clarity, is that with this piece, with this alignment, with this, what's coming in on the horizon, with this success and this prosperity and this next step in this leadership role, there may be some tension and there may be some disagreements that we're going to have to get through to attain that. You know, we are always in this position where we want things to come in easily. And the universal law is that there should not be resistance to what's coming in, right? There should not be resistance to what's coming in. Like, what's meant for you will come in for you without resistance. That doesn't mean that it's not going to come in without learning and without difficulty. So when you are aligned, when you are truly aligned with your vision, your goal, your destiny, what you want to attain, whatever you want to manifest or attract, when you are truly aligned in that piece, then there shouldn't be any resistance in attracting that coming in. And that's the message that I'm really getting here. But the Five of Wands card is really just showing me that it's not going to come without a challenge. It's not going to come in like this, right? There's going to be some sort of maybe the test of, is this next step really the step that you want to take? Are you completely in alignment with this next step? Oh my gosh. Are you getting bit by a mosquito? Excuse me. Are you like, there is, before you are able to attain that manifestation, that goal, that transformation that you want out of your life, before you get to that step where it feels like there's no resistance and it's just happening and it's just magical and beautiful, you have to address the challenge. And it could be an external challenge. It could be an external battle. Maybe the people in your life that maybe not in alignment with this, or maybe the situations in your life that are not in alignment with this, but it also could be an internal battle. Are there aspects of yourself that are still not in complete, full alignment with that, what's coming in on the horizon? And what can you do to address that? Are there any beliefs? Are there any thoughts? Are there any fears? Are there any aspects of that next step that you are still not, it's just saying, in full alignment? So what part of you, or what part of your external world is not ready for this next step? And really, what I'm being told right now from my guides is really to journal on that. Like, sit down and ask yourself, and just sit down and just ask yourself this: what part of either my personal life or my external life, my internal life or my external life, is not in full alignment for what's coming in on the horizon, or what I want to come in on the horizon? Because the first step to clearing that up is becoming aware of it. That's the first step. Once we're aware of what is not in alignment, then we can address it. And once we address that piece, then it'll feel so much lighter. It'll feel without resistance. And it'll feel like you can get to that next step, that next result, that next destination, that next horizon, that next thing, with ease and success and prosperity. Yeah. What a beautiful reading. I'm just curious. I don't normally do this, but I want to see what the energy. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is really, it's that Seven of Pentacles, which is all about this, like, this perseverance and this sustained patience. Like, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Like, these last couple months, these last couple of years, damn it, these last couple of years have been rough, right? And so there's been a lot of challenges that we've been facing, but each challenge that we go through and each difficulty that we supersede, that we get above, is putting us more in alignment to that what's coming in. And what's coming in is going to be that prosperous, that abundance, that mastery over our finances, and that leadership that we want out of our life. And so almost like I'm getting the sense, like, don't fear the conflict. That's what I'm understanding. Like, that's what I'm hearing right now. Like, don't be afraid of what feels difficult coming up, either internally or externally. It's all about persevering and going through that, and just knowing that every difficulty that you tackle is getting you closer to where you're actually supposed to be. And that's it. That's really what I'm feeling like. So how do you feel? I want to hear. Like, I want to hear from you in the comments. Like, did this resonate with you at all? I feel like this was a quick one today, but I felt like the messages came right out. It's been a rough couple of years. But every challenge that we get over, every hump that we get over is getting us closer to that next thing. And so I feel a lot of excitement from this. I feel a lot of positive energy, a lot of things are coming in, things are falling into alignment, that we are finally in that space where things, not only are they able to come in, but they're going to be things that we want to come in, like prosperous and success. And I mean, like, that success in finances too. Like, I know that that's probably, especially right now with what's going on in the economy and everything and all of that. Like, I know that that's that weighs heavy on a lot of people, but this feels really good. So let me just sit quietly and see if something else comes up, because I know I just went through that so quickly. I'm just getting that be strong, keep going. Everything's happening according to plan. The thing that you want, the thing that you're looking for is on the horizon. It's on its way. And it's right on time. Just know that every challenge you face is not a giving up point. Every challenge or every difficulty that comes in, or every conflict that comes in, is not a giving up point. It's a point to keep. It is intended to keep us going through this learning cycle to get into full alignment of our success. And we learn through challenge. We learn through hardships. We learn through breaking. We become stronger by breaking. So don't be fearful of the conflict, whether it's external or internal, and just know that what's coming in next is good. That's what I'm sensing. What's coming in next is good. So, we went through that really fast today, but I feel like that was like a really good message. So let me just take a little bit of time and let me pull out anything that's stopping you. Like, I feel like a lot of fear. Maybe let's like pull some fear out of fear of what's next, what's coming. What's next and what's coming all feels positive to me. Nothing feels negative. And I know that there's going to be some challenges that we have to face, or challenges that we've already faced, or maybe that we're currently in, but it's all happening for a reason. Like, it's all coming together exactly the way that it's supposed to bring you to your highest timeline, to your highest self. Okay. So let me just take that last little bit out. Yeah. Okay. So that was fun. That was a really good one. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I just opened up my calendar for booking one-on-one tarot Reiki sessions. They're 45 minutes. I'll drop the link below. I'm working on a divine feminine activation guidance program that I'm really excited to be bringing to you. That's going to help activate you to your highest timeline. It's going to use a variety of different modalities to help you with your transformation. One thing that I've really learned and I've mastered with coaching other women and also through my own experiences is this self-mastery in transformation. And that's what the Divine Feminine is all about, this like self-mastery and bringing in what it is that we want to experience and how we want our life to be reflected around us. So it's going to be about attaining goals. It's going to be about manifestation. It's going to be about transforming your life, but it's really about self-mastery and activating the Divine Feminine and getting to a place to where you're attracting everything in with no resistance. Exactly what this reading was all about, really. So stay tuned for that as I work on that. My plan is to drop this by the end of the month. But in the meantime, if you want to book a one-on-one reading with me, I have that calendar opened up and the link is below. Like, comment, share with your friends if this resonated with you. Let me know, because this is something that, you know, I just started doing recently. So if you feel something from this, or if there's an experience or something resonated with you, just drop a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And I have a couple of videos that I am bringing to you that is aside from tarot and Reiki healing that I can't wait to bring to you. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a video, and I cannot wait to come back here again.